No,
Nigga,
I got
you
like
don't
the
steal it
legitimate.
from your local Chinese place. You're taking them because I buy chopsticks at the H Mart.
I'm not buying chopsticks.
Nigga, just buy the
Oh,
chopsticks. It'd
you
be
know this
different if
nigga
you were
bought me.
poor, but you're not.
I'm not
This nigga
buying
bought me
chopsticks.
COVID juice.
Nigga, you're not poor. Buy the
It
damn
would.
chopstick.
It
Yes,
would.
exactly. Wood
And
is
it's
not
free.
free.
Just like
No, it's
Tabasco
not.
sauce. Just like Tabasco sauce
No,
at
it's
Chipotle.
not. No, nigga, you're stealing. Nigga, you're stealing. Stop it. Stop the cat.
I think
You tell us that we need to be logical. So be logical, nigga. You know you're
I
stealing.
am. Tabasco sauce is
Can you
free at
steal from
Chipotle.
Chipotle?
No, you
Yes.
know how they
This
got
nigga
that
went
free
into a Chipotle one time when I was going to get stuff for the podcast for I think it was the Thanksgiving podcast. Or sorry, no, it was the Halloween podcast. So this nigga literally goes into Chipotle, looks at their Tabasco sauce and goes, "Oh, I want some." And instead of getting a cup from them, which is the normal thing that you do, this nigga just walks out with the whole thing of Tabasco sauce. White people looking at him like this goddamn nigger, and I'm sitting here like, God damn it! This is why you can't go places with black folks.
It's free.
What happened after that? They called the
Nothing.
police.
Oh, nothing. You know, white people weren't going to talk to a 6'7" black man.
It's
You're right.
free.
They won't, but they'll get the police.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, yeah,
bottles
but
are
we
out
weren't there
there.
long enough because I was about to sit around here with this nigga just stole some shit.
The
And I was like,
bottles
all
are
right,
out there for everyone to take. You just gotta take it.
no,
That's why
they're
they
out
put
there
stuff
for
behind
everyone to
bars.
use.
I mean, you got to remember what kind of country we're in.
I mean, again, y'all really love talking about this whole kind of country and shit.
No, all
I
right.
think
So
y'all
look,
don't remember what
at,
kind of country we're in.
at the restaurant, we used to have ketchup out front back when we let people inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, after one day, one lady came in and she bought like some fries, just fries, and then grabbed 2 handfuls of ketchup. That was all the ketchup we had for the week. After that, we moved all the ketchup behind the little bar.
Well, it
God
was
damn
all
it,
you can take.
It was a
nigga!
learning experience.
Of course, you gonna ride for people who do the same bullshit you do.
Well, is there a sign saying that you can't take as much ketchup as you want?
Oh, so we need to have a sign out here for you to understand that you need to act like you got some goddamn home training.
Hey,
Sound like
there's
you
stop
sound
signs at
whiter each day,
crossroads.
Reed. You sound whiter each day.
We got a crossroad. We got stop signs at crossroads. Everybody should be a little bit, wary when they come up to a place where somebody's going to be running perpendicular to the way that they're traveling. Common sense would make you slow down because you're putting your life and possibly somebody else's at risk. If there's no stop sign, niggas will fly through that shit.
True.
Common sense will
I
tell you
mean,
one thing. The reality is the other. Common sense is based on the notion of the pool of information that you have surrounded yourself in or you came up in. So the second you go somewhere else, common sense goes out the window.
well, he's not going somewhere else. He's in the United States. He knows how that shit goes. Don't try to
Oh no, he
argue.
did go. He went to Chipotle.
He knows how it is in Chipotle. This ain't the first motherfucking Chipotle he ever been to.
You're right, and that's
I
not the
never
first
knew that.
Tabasco sauce he brought up.
Correct, because they're free, and I don't know why this nigga
They're
can't
not free,
understand it.
nigga. They're not
Then
free.
why
You
would the
know
whole
it's not free.
bottle be?
So that people can partake.
And I did.
Was
I
that with you?
partake in the
No,
whole
nigga,
fucking bottle.
you're arguing in bad faith. And this is one of those
I
things where
do believe
you
that
know,
it's free. So I mean, you can say whatever you want, but it's just
you
free.
think
It's just spaghetti.
78 of those things for everybody to just each individually take because they're free.
Yeah.
You understand how restaurants work, nigga. Like you're not. It'd be different. Like this would be some shit I would
Why would I
understand if you
understand
said
how restaurants work?
because you're not an idiot. It'd be different. Like if you had like no IQ, if you was one of those retards, I'd understand your logic, and I'd be like, you know what, I'll concede this point. But you're not a retard. You know what you did was wrong. You're not
The
a
I
retard.
assumption of
don't.
other people's knowledge can sometimes be shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, you're
I
assuming a
mean,
lot.
it'd be different if it was someone other than Reed. I know this nigga. I know
Uh,
he's
You
smart
know
enough
this
to
nigga knows
understand
how
what he's doing
restaurants
wrong.
work?
I know this nigga knows how a restaurant works.
You're assuming a lot there, buddy.
I'll sue a lot, bro. You know how a restaurant works. You're
I'm
not an
not your
idiot.
buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
Again, nigga, you know how this shit works. Like I
I'm
don't
not
know.
your guy, pal. I'm not your friend, guy.
This is exactly why you can't go with everybody at Chipotle. That's probably gonna end up being the title of the
I mean,
episode.
I would say you can't go because that thing's expensive, bro. Avocado?
Is it expensive?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like $12, $14 a plate, especially get some guac.
Have you not seen what the new standard for money is as far as like things? Them shit's money. Everything costs more now, bro. Everything.
Yeah, just make your
I,
own bowl.
Yeah, I mean, you better off making your own bowl.
I was about to get a pizza. I was about to get one of the pizza from Domino's, and I finally, well, I ain't finally. I looked at it, like that's way more than usual. Started going because chicken is a premium item. I realized as a topping, but it was a two topping coupon. I'm like, hold up. So I just went to one, and without the coupon, a medium pizza with I think just two toppings and not chicken was like $27. I was like, you out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, you can make
Nah,
three
man,
pieces for that amount.
that's the new pricing, man. I keep telling you, bro. Everything going up. People keep forgetting, bro. Everything, the price of everything is going up.
But it's pizza. I get that things have
Yeah,
gone up, but you know what hasn't gone up that much? Water, flour.
actually, no. Water, they would trust me. Your local water company would love to charge you more money. Someone was
They
just had an
would.
article about that, but they can't because of the federal guidelines. There are no federal guidelines on pizza sauce, so people are being people.
Yeah, but you can remove the sauce and still $27.
Because they're lying. Because a lot of people
I
think we're gonna run
mean,
out of fresh water,
I
which is
mean,
a
It
we're
lie.
is
probably gonna
possible.
run out of cheap fresh water.
No, we're not.
All right, you got to look at. So Nestle has been hoarding a large portion of the world's water, and it's just been allowed. They were called out on it specifically in India and Pakistan, even though India tried to do it to Pakistan because the water originates in India. They tried to essentially
Oh
cut off
shit! They
Pakistan's
tried to.
water.
Oh shit! They tried to do
And
what Vegas was trying to do to Arizona.
right, and they stopped it. The world stopped it. But do you know who did that right after India didn't? Nestle, and it was allowed.
Yeah, because America is gonna fuck itself over. But again, people do revolt, and they don't think people will. They think they got them all docile and whatever. But if you think January 6th or something, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, I hope you're right, sir.
Because
We can get
January
all the
6th is
country boys and the
not.
niggas together.
If the country boys and the niggas ever do get together, it's gonna be bad times for everybody who got
Yeah,
some.
you little city slickers, y'all ain't gonna be able to survive.
Just need the
Shit,
good
so
old boys and the black boys to come together and realize we are not each other's enemy. We actually have many of the same values.
Yeah, we like
most
to eat
white country people
and
and black
sleep.
people the same people, except for one of them hate the other one because of the color of their skin. Some of them, but the younger ones aren't
Yeah,
like
one
that.
of, one of
But
them was told that they're
Yes.
more hardworking and everything because of the color of their skin, even though the people who are telling you that are the same people who are stealing from everybody. But
Well, no, a lot of them don't even understand how economics work. They'll be like, "Oh, well, I do all this and I do all this, what you call it, but you're getting government subsidies for your farming equipment. Like you're literally getting handouts. No, they're not handouts; they subsidies. So
that's a
why would you get
handout.
it? Yeah, it's about how grounded they are in reality. The ones who don't want to believe won't. Plenty of them can see. It's all the information's there. It's about the character of the person with the information.
How dare you say that the information is already there, Sham? How dare you?
Atlanta is gonna host like a semifinal game of the World Cup, which is crazy.
Yeah, and then we host the whole World Cup in 2026.
No, it's gonna be all across the country, but a lot. They got I think they got a lot of how many games they got in Atlanta? Eight. They got 8 games here. It's all over the country. It's Atlanta, New York, Texas, and I think
New
California,
York.
some
Ugh,
places like that.
I would hate that in New York, man.
Hey, that traffic gonna be
They
crazy
already
in
crowded.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
People don't know about
Oh,
it.
so it's World Cup. It's World Cup North America.
Yeah, it's gonna be over North America.
So it's
So
basically Canada,
2026,
Jamaica.
we gotta get the hell
I'm
out of
sorry,
here.
Canada, Mexico, all that stuff. Got it.
I
Hey, we talk
understand.
about the men's World Cup. Yeah, I'm sorry, a real World Cup with men's, not women's.
I mean, the
The
World Cup
finals in LA.
is a special time in people's lives.
It's the biggest sport event in the world.
It
I
is.
give
That's
women's
why
soccer one thing. They work.
work.
Like as far as the sport is, like they actually put in work. You can watch the soccer game. It may not be as good as the men's, but the basics are still there. You don't have to worry about people dunking, or there's the spectacle isn't necessarily gone out of women's soccer. They're just less athletic. You watch women's
Yeah.
basketball, like, oh, she about to do a layup. Like there's a part that we're used to seeing in men's that's just not present at all in the WNBA. That
Oh,
is less so for soccer,
they
but
didn't give
still.
AT&T Stadium a cup. Oh wow, I didn't think they would do that.
Where is that? I know where it is. I not heard of that one.
That's
Which one is that?
outside of Dallas.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, it sounds like Texas.
I thought Texas had one. That's crazy. Mexico City got one, but not Texas. That's crazy because they should at least get one.
At least.
Because they'll probably that should have sold out times 10.
You know how Texas likes to use Mexicans, but not do for Mexicans.
I mean,
Well,
they
he
use
tried
Mexicans,
and do it.
but they're not losing to Mexicans.
Texas is gonna be Mexican in like 20 years, so they better get ready.
Is it even going to take 20?
Yeah, it'll take 20. I still don't think they'll be Democrat.
No,
Yeah, but
Democrats think they will.
a lot of them are white Mexicans.
Yeah, yeah, well, that's a whole other thing.
is it truly a
I think
whole other thing?
somebody brought it up recently about like Japanese people think they're white. It was something that happened. I can't remember. And then they always argue about white people. What they call it when white people make them white when they take their IPs? What they call it? White.
Gaijins.
What they call it? I don't know
Gaijin?
what. No,
Is
when
it the
white
Gaijin?
people when they like Eon Flux. What they call it when they made Eon Flux white?
Oh, whitewashing.
Yeah, they call it whitewashing. But I would argue that. Oh yeah, because the New Japan, Miss Japan. If you get a chance, go look at her. She's a white woman. Oh, I'm sorry, Ukrainian woman. Miss Japan is a Ukrainian woman. Yeah.
Well, one thing you gotta remember about Japan, and before you apply any criticism, is they are probably one of the largest countries that's essentially just a subsidy of America, and
Yeah,
not a
they got
subsidy
Western
because they
value.
don't have, because America blew them the fuck up and
Yeah,
essentially took the balls away.
she was a Ukrainian born person being Miss Japan. I just don't think that should be whatever. But hey,
Allowed.
whatever.
I don't think it should be allowed.
Is she even half Japanese?
No.
No. And they was mad about Osaka because she was black. But we're not ready for that.
And some of the people were complaining, like they were like, y'all are just old in the world. I'm like that they're not tripping. They're right. Y'all know what that's about.
This ain't even us.
She's not even Japanese, like at all. But again, Japanese people think they're white, so it is what it is.
I don't think that's. I think that's the way it's portrayed.
I
Like if you go watch a
truly believe
video, you got every time you go and see a video, they pick those people. They interview a lot of people, but they
I mean,
get the
even
ones
if
that
you
get.
look at anime, like there's no reason Naruto should be blonde. People aren't blonde.
But they do
And
have
they
like
have their
mysticism
hair.
about white hair. But a lot of that blonde shit didn't start till post bombing. So
Yeah,
all I'm
she's
saying, just something to consider. Astro Boy was never blonde, and he powered up plenty of time.
hell yeah. Y'all ever watch that shit? That new Astro Boy thing? It
I
was
haven't watched
a
it yet.
lot.
You the
Okay.
one who watched the new Astro Boy. It was
It
you.
wasn't called Astro Boy, it was called something else.
It was called Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto, yeah. Yeah. I don't trust Netflix and anime, man. I feel like I've been waiting for Dora season 2. I'm almost gonna read the manga.
Nah, but that's not their fault. That is the studio basically is taking their sweet time with that shit.
I
Yeah,
mean, they
because
should. No, honestly, it's good. I finished it.
where it is.
Yeah, it's been done for years.
Oh, okay. So I should read it because that's what I did with
Yeah, they
I did that
another
with
spinoff
solo
of it.
leveling. Solo leveling, it's I
It's a
don't
little
like the
better.
ending.
Yeah, a lot of people were disappointed in it. They carried it on, but
Is the sun any good? Oh, the sun.
Hey man,
the Sun.
I ain't finished with solo leveling. Neither are
The
several
sequel
hardware.
series.
Oh, I didn't even watch
The-
that. No, I was
oh,
done.
okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't really know what they were gonna do. Like, it's like when they show it felt like Bleach.
Okay.
Like, I don't
Oh,
want to see
that's not a
any more of it.
compliment.
Because
That's
Boruto
not
is
a
No, don't get me wrong.
comparison.
trash.
I tried.
I tried to read it. I tried. Like people who like it, but I'm like, I don't like it.
I'll leave it this way: the manga was so bad for Boruto that I actually watched more episodes of the anime than I have read chapters of the book.
Hey, I read the first chapter of the new one. It wasn't bad though. Blue, whatever it's called. It wasn't
Oh,
bad.
when he grown up.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
bad.
mean,
His powers are crazy, but whatever.
Later that same